What's up, YouTube? It is day 7 of my visibility vow. Lola Love coming at you, your visibility guide and heart-led hype woman. And today I'm going to be sharing with you what I learned from going live on YouTube the last 7 days, because this literally changed everything. I have completely shifted my strategy and my safety and my structure and sustainability. So I've learned so much. And the reason why I did this challenge was to learn, was to experiment, was to research on myself so I could come back and share the codes with y'all. And here are some codes. I got 7 lessons of what I learned. About identity, about visibility, about social media, about being seen, about being witnessed, and about this process. Because it's stupid easy and it's also stupid hard. And that's why I'm doing it, because this is my path. So, and hey, my little cat was trying to come in. So, and here's a fun plot twist. I'm in the bathroom and I'm about to dye my hair. So you can come watch me, hear the lessons, and watch me dye my hair and try to multitask. This is the messy middle. Okay, so before I get into lesson number 1, let me get myself set up with my gloves and with my hair dye. This is so funny. Look how uncolored this hair is. It's so like off. It's not pink. Usually it's like really magenta. So we about to get it. Okay, you guys ready? Number 1. Part 1. The biggest lesson that I learned is that identity comes first. Who you say you are matters. Identity is everything. So I really adopted this week the identity of that I am a YouTuber. I am a YouTuber, and I've been saying it, and I've been saying it to people. I've been saying it to people that I meet. I've been saying it to myself. And when identity comes first, it's like everything else follows after that, because I don't question, oh, am I going to do the live today, or oh, I'm nervous about going live, or whatever. It's like, I'm a YouTuber. This is what I do. The actions of what I do is because it's who I am. I wasn't trying to go live. I wasn't trying to psych myself up. I was just doing what a YouTuber does. So that alone, that identity helps unlock such self-trust of, I can go live. I can do this. I can bring people on. I can host my friends. I can hold space. I can be a host. I can do this. I can trust my body. I can trust my presence. I'm a YouTuber. So, and I stopped treating visibility like a performance and just started being real and being myself and trusting my embodiment. So that is the number 1 lesson, is identity comes first. I'm a YouTuber. Identity creates everything. Everything comes from there. So I'm curious for you, your visibility, what are you adopting as your thing? What are you adopting? What is your identity when it comes to being visible? Is it, I'm a speaker? Is it, I'm an Instagrammer? I'm a TikToker? Like, is it the platform, or is it who you are with what you're doing? All right, 1 piece done. 1 piece done, 1 lesson done. That's great. Boom, we smashed it out of the park. Number 2, lesson I learned. I don't know where to put this, maybe over there. Number 2 lesson I learned is that you don't have to be perfect to be safe, or to be good, or to be right, or to be anything. You don't need to be perfect, period. I learned that safety comes from staying, not by being perfect. And I learned that very fast. You can watch my first video in the series because I literally, the sound didn't work. I did a 20-minute video and the sound didn't work. So I had to redo it. And then the lighting wasn't on that the second time I did it. And it was definitely not perfect. It was far from perfect. And that is like my biggest safety survival mechanism, is perfection. Is trying to do things perfectly and be polished and be professional. And I'm just so bored and so over that. So I didn't need to get things right in order to feel safe. And I couldn't even do it at all, because I literally messed up. So I had to completely surrender and be like, I'm still safe. I'm still safe. This is my container. And I created that safety within my nervous system of, even though I already messed up, I'm still going to go, and I'm still going to stay, and I'm still committed to this, even if it's messy, even if whatever, especially when it's messy, I can still stay. So that is number 2. You don't have to be perfect to be safe. That's not about it. Safety is not created by perfection. I let go of that survival mechanism hard. And every time I showed up, I'm like, well, it's not gonna be perfect. I already ruined that in the beginning. And then what is perfect? Anyways, no one wants perfect. It is such a freaking illusion to help to stop you from being like judged or criticized or whatever. And judge me all you want. I'm out here loving myself and being live. Okay, number 3, you guys ready? I'm on my hair, number 3 too. We're moving through these. Number 3 is making a vow, making a visibility vow, making a promise helps you show up. Literally. Once I made a clear container, I was like 7 days. I had accountability from my soul sisters, from the mastermind that we did. I had one vow, one promise. I'm going to go live for 7 days on YouTube. There's nothing exactly I need to do or say. It doesn't need to be this certain way. That's what I'm doing. So I created a container and I created a promise and a vow to myself. And my energy wasn't leaking in, oh, shouldn't I go live? Should I do it now? It wasn't like I wasn't negotiating. I wasn't, oh, I'll do it when I feel like this, or oh, I'll do it when I'm ready, or I need to feel ready. Oh, I mean, I'm not in the best energy today. Maybe I'm not going to do it. Like I literally couldn't procrastinate. I wasn't waiting. And I was just doing it because I already made a vow. It literally let go of decision fatigue. Should I, shouldn't I? It felt easy. It felt easy because I had the vow and the promise that it would be easy. No negotiating. So consistency doesn't come from discipline. It comes from devotion. It comes from having a vow and a promise and removing any choice because I already decided. Okay, so making a promise helps you show up. That is why I'm excited. I'm going to help guide you guys in your visibility vow with these codes and give you some prompts and stuff. So look out for that visibility vow challenge that I'm going to offer you. All right, lesson number 4. This is another thing. You do not need people to react for you to stay. I wasn't getting any claps. I wasn't getting any applaud. I wasn't getting much views during on it. Sometimes someone would pop in, someone would leave, someone would come in, someone would leave. Sometimes I had a couple of people in the chat. Some people watched, some people didn't. Literally, and I was still okay. It literally never actually fazed me. And I used to have a thing where someone would come in and then leave, and I'd be like, oh no, they didn't like what I was saying. And I'd see it as rejection, but it didn't affect me at all. It was like nothing, no outside validation needed. I didn't need any outside validation in order to stay because, like I said, I have the identity. I'm a YouTuber. I made a vow and a commitment, and I showed up. And this is literally what I'm here to do. This is literally my mission. So there's that too. I don't need a reaction to stay, to show up, or to keep going. Didn't need claps or comments. And who knows, maybe these videos one day will pop the frick off. But until then. So that's what makes showing up easy, is because you're allowed to exist. You're allowed to create. You're allowed to create your art, even if you don't have any reaction. Even if no one says anything, you're allowed to do it for you, for your alchemy, for your creative expression, for your heart and soul. If you're a creator and you're watching this, you know what I mean. You create your art for you. You don't need to do it for anyone outside of you. So keep showing up, even if you're not getting any reactions or comments. And I would say I've gotten a couple comments and people were like, oh my God, this video was so valuable. I literally took notes the whole time. I'm like, that's amazing. If I helped one person by sharing my truth and expressing myself, that's it. That's it for me. Okay. Lesson number 5. This was a big one. So after day 5, I was like, how are we doing? What's happening with the strategy? Because I didn't really have a plan most days. Some days I had a little bit of a structure, like my kind of teaching videos. The other ones were like, let's just do it live, right? So what I learned, lesson here, is people like watching real stuff. So I screenshotted the 5 videos I did and I put it into ChatGPT and I was like, can you do some deep research and give me feedback on why some of these videos did good and some didn't? There was one video specifically that has popped off that has almost quadruple the amount of views as all the other videos. Okay. And that video was the most unscripted, real, raw video. It was literally me and my girlfriend Paige having cacao confessions. We were making cacao in the kitchen, chatting, talking, and it was, I wasn't teaching anything because people come here to feel, not to be taught. And people wanted to witness, not be instructed. So that is why the video popped off, because it was the most alive and the most real, the most charged. And so when expression is entertaining and it's engaging and it's an experience rather than education or information, that, and when it's embodied, that becomes permission. It's literally permission. You're watching someone give you permission to be and be seen by doing it themselves. And that is literally what we're doing. And also we are being witnessed in our joy and in our play. And that is medicine. Joy and play is medicine. Like, we don't have to share the story, the pain and the struggle and the stories to have something land. We can actually just be in our joy. And it's crazy because that video that day was the stupidest easy video. Stupid easy. Just me hanging out with my friend. Like, wow, it gets to be that easy? That video popped off? Okay, that is huge. And that video worked because it was a story. It was a transformation. It was like, she was scared to be seen and then she sang. You will never guess what happened. Plus, I know how YouTube works with thumbnails and titles, and it's all about retention rate and having people watch to the end. It's all about catching their attention, their curiosity and context. Yeah, and it showed transformation. It showed before and after, and people wanted to see what happened, what was going on, what was the transformation, what was the process. They want to see the process, not hear about the practice. And yeah, it was all about witnessing. So that was really cool. It's what I learned is that people want to see and witness someone transforming and choosing courage and crossing over an expression edge, expanding their expression in real time, rather than being heard about it, rather than a teacher teaching a lesson. They want to see it. It's regulating, it's permission giving, and it's just so much more fun and entertaining. Because I'm telling you, information, education era is over. It's all about experience. It's all about entertainment. And that's YouTube. So, which is so fun and permission giving for me, because I'm like, I love entertaining. I love being fun and silly and weird. I can be more of that and hang out with my friends and just do that. Okay. Thanks YouTube for that. So that's amazing. People, that's the lesson number 5, right? People want to watch real people, not perfect ones. And with that lesson, I learned that this channel is devoted to not being a teacher and doing talking head videos about 5 tips to do this and 5 ways you can. No, it's about a witnessing. I'm going to talk about that in lesson number 7 about what I'm going to do, my strategy going forward with YouTube. It's super exciting. Okay, part number 6, lesson number 6, is that having a plan, a light plan, makes it feel safe. Because expression and a plan, even just having the plan of I'm going to go live on YouTube, here's the platform, here's the place for this amount of time, that's it. Because expression, feminine, wild, free expression needs structure so it can be sustainable. And this is where like all my methodology, my IP, my realization, which I call the architecture of visibility, this is where it landed. If you want to learn about that one, go see the video in this series called Safe to be Seen. I channel and give you all the codes of what I learned about what you need for visibility. And I'll explain it here really quick. Basically, you need the inner safety, the conditions for being seen, which comes from your system, your nervous system, your emotional regulation. And it comes from your sisters. It comes from your environment and being witnessed and a sense of belonging, being in community. So that's safety. And then next, outside of that, is structure. You need to have containers for your expression through structure. And that I teach through style and speak. So what you look like, what you wear, your style, and how you speak, how you communicate, how you storytell. Style and speak, how you look and how you sound. That's the structure for your containers. And then after that, how it gets to be sustainable, you need to have continuity for visibility. And with that, you need systems, aka workflows, tools, templates, knowing exactly what you need to do. I'm going live. I have a checklist of everything I need to do. This is how it can become sustainable. So not every time we're trying to do something, we're rushing to try to find the way. We know exactly what to do. SOPs, okay? Systems. And next is series. Repeatable series. This is what platforms love. And it's just so easy for you when you find your thing, when you find your theme and what you want to do and create, you just create it over and over and over again with a little bit different every time. That's what makes it sustainable. Series and systems. All right, so that is the architecture for visibility. That download on day number 2 after I went live, talking about why people feel safe to be unseen. That's a really good one. Watch that. This whole entire thing came through, and I was like, oh my gosh, now I have this system and this diagram, these 3 concentric circles about what makes visibility safe. So that was a gold lesson. Thank you. Last lesson, number 7, is I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep doing these lives. And now I know my strategy, my new visibility strategy, because I experimented, because I played, because I just said, I'm gonna try this, even if I don't know if anyone's gonna watch or if I don't know if anyone's gonna like it. But I think I'm gonna like it, and I think I'm gonna have fun. And the most fun I had, is the best video it did. Like, come on. It doesn't get any more clear than that. So I'm really owning and going forward now that I'm here to create experiences, entertainment, and connection rather than education and information and teaching things. I am here to host, be the host of this YouTube channel, be the host of this live show, and invite people on. I am so excited now to platform my friends. I'm so excited to have all my friends who are healers and leaders and creatives and brilliant geniuses. I'm so excited to literally have everyone come on the show and come play with us and platform them and fuck around and find out. So I'm excited to go live my friends more. I'm excited to platform other people. And I'm also just like here to let, my whole message is the messy middle, embrace the messy middle. And so I'm here to let moments be messy and let it be messy and let myself make a mess like I'm literally doing now. I'm making an absolute mess because that's what hair dyeing for me is. I love painting and I love making a mess. So here we go. Letting it be messy, letting moments be messy, and letting moments be real, because that is so permission giving and healing for other people, because we're all freaking human. We all make a mess. We all make mistakes, and it's not about what you do. It's about how you repair it, how you regulate after, and how you stay committed to who you say you are and the way of being that you've chose to be. And I am also committed in my visibility strategy of, like what I said before, letting joy be visible, like just having more fun and showing what a unique life, what a unique community, how much fun and how silly and weird we get to be. Letting play and joy be visible, because that's medicine too. I'm here to let courage be contagious. I hope that me doing this has given you permission and inspiration to be courageous and creative yourself. So really the lesson here, that number 7, is that the value, and I need to learn this for me, and I'm passing it on to you, is that our value isn't the information that we know, isn't the stuff we know. It's the frequency we hold. It's the energy that we embody. It's the essence that we express. That's our gift. That's our value. And I'm owning that and using that going forward. So those are the 7 lessons. Freaking great. I finished my hair. Perfect timing. Oh my God. I like to put like a little bit more at the front. This is going to look so good. I'm so excited. The next video, you'll see me and my hair will be so pink and popping. All right, let me put this hair up and give you the closing lesson. This is the closing lesson. The closing lesson. Oh my God, I got pink on my head. It's so funny. Okay. So being seen is not about being perfect. No. It's about being present, being real, being myself, having fun while I do it. Oh my gosh. You almost saw my boob. Whoops. Okay. It's about feeling safe enough to stay. It's about owning who you are, what you're committed to, and showing up to that. Even when you don't feel like it, even when it's hard, even when it's not going to be perfect, show up. Trust yourself from there. Feeling safe enough to stay and to stay committed. So over this week, I showed up consistently, creatively, honestly, and imperfectly. Super imperfectly. super imperfectly. And my nervous system learned that it's safe to stay and it's safe to be me. And that's the medicine. An embodied experience of things I already knew, but I really got to embody at this time. So if you've been waiting to feel ready, if you've been waiting to be perfect and make sure you have everything figured out, this is your permission slip to start messy and to do it and go for it. And you will learn and gain so much wisdom and so much juice and so much magic along the way, I can assure you. And if you want to get in on this visibility vow challenge, keep an eye out. We're going to pop it off. Pop, pop, pop. Yay! I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did it. And now you can too.